And we are live. Yun. Kumusta po sa inyo? Magandang gabi po sa lahat. And I hope you guys are having a great time tonight. I'm very excited for this learning activity natin kasi this is gonna be one of the interesting sessions kasi medyo visual yung ating mga discussions. So I hope you can all hear me, guys. Yun, just waiting for some of our classmates to come na. Yun, hope you can see me. I'll just close muna yung aking slides. Wait, I'll try to test the slides. Yeah. So while waiting for your classmates, I just wanted to kumustahin lang kayo, guys. So I just wanted to know who are inside na sa ating learning sessions. Yun. Ayan, nakain na si Marvin, si Sir Ramon, si Sir JR. And yan, I'm so happy lang because yun, it's another learning opportunity for us tonight. And hopefully you will be able to get something and apply it in your actual trades. For those na nakapag-umpisa na, it's a big salute sa inyo kasi you are already part of the few people or few Filipinos na nag-i-invest na sa stock market. So we are starting on, for those na hahabol na lang, sana you could come in earlier so we could learn more, ha? So I'm about to share yung slides na. Welcome po Sir Marvin, all the way from Singapore. And to some of your classmates din na nasa Pilipinas, welcome po. For those na hindi naman makakapag-join ng ating live session, don't worry po kasi we're gonna have recording of this live sessions. And, you know, just send me an email or just message me on Facebook if you have any difficulty viewing those online recordings natin, ha? So, yun. I hope you can hear me. Yun, just try to message on sa ating chat box na naririnig nyo ako. Okay ba yung aking audio, guys? Naririnig nyo ako? Okay. So hopefully sana okay lang yung aking voice. Okay, so we will start. I'm about to share na yung aking slides. Alright. Yeah. Okay, so sorry about that. Yun. Unang-una sa lahat, I would like to greet everybody po, advance Merry Christmas sa inyo. And I know a lot of you guys are preparing na for sa ating nalalapit na Kapaskuhan with our friends or with our families. Yung iba nagsisimbang gabi pa. So, yun. I'm very excited for this, how this year will end for us. So, tayo naman na mga learners online, I'm happy to share this session because hopefully by the end of this class, you'll be able to be more better when it comes to your trading in the stock market. At sana po this can help you to decide on stock na pinipili ninyo at bibilhin ninyo. So just a few house rules lang. If you are in a public place right now, just try to find a place na medyo tahimik po so you could focus on our learning sessions. At the same time, please turn off your mobile phones para makapag-focus po kayo and what you're about to learn now are very important things and hopefully you could focus on it. And syempre meron naman po tayong recording so you could review it during your free time. So let's start. Handa na ba kayo? I'll just remove my cam, guys, ha? Alright. So, tanggalin ko muna yung aking webcam so you can focus on the slides that I'm about to discuss. Oh, so our objectives for the day is to be able for you guys to identify yung importance po ng price action and time value, to be able to enumerate yung different charting tools na matutunan natin today, to be able to help you guide in your trades. Yan. Tuturo ko rin po sa inyo yung how to identify a support and a resistance, which is very, very important sa ating when we do our trading. Okay? Hope my voice is clear for you. Then, the few more objective is to be able to illustrate how to identify trends. So, importante po yun na alam po natin paano mag-identify ng trend. And of course, to be able to use yung different technical indicators na isi-share ko po sa inyo later. Okay? Alright. So, talk about price. Presyo. Ano ba yung ibig sabihin ng price action? Well, actually, it's just kung how people perceive this specific stock, yung actual price niya na deserve siya. Okay? So, initially or most of the time, kung ano man yung price niya ngayon, it speaks for itself eh. It can tell a lot of things like ano ba yung naging presyo niya before compared to now. Okay? It also tells about how the market is feeling this type or this certain stock, which tells you how they feel about that stock. Okay? Economic trends, it can also tell you about a lot of things about what's happening in that specific economy, kung saan ka nagpa-participate, like sa atin, sa PSE or Philippine Stock Exchange. Kung yung economic trend ba natin, is it following? Umaakit yung ekonomiya ng Pilipinas? Yung price ba ng stock na binibili na natin ay nagfa-follow sa economic trend? Umaakit din ba siya or baliktad yung nangyayari sa presyo niya? Isang mahalagang component din po yung traders sentiments. Of course, yung how investors and traders feel about the tawag nito, feel about the stock na binibili nila. Okay? So, the more people are buying it, of course, more and more supply and demand tumataas po yung presyo dahil maraming traders ang interested to buy that certain stock. Third, isa pang important factor doon is yung revenue ng company. Of course, as the company earns more, which is sa PSE natin, it's being updated every quarterly, okay? Habang tumataas yung revenue ng company na binili nyo over time, price value would follow, okay? Of course, hindi naman siya automatic na aakyat agad, pero ang importante lang doon, a company's revenue plays an important part. Although hindi po siya most of the all the time the same kasi as you all know, yung stock market is always looking forward. Okay? It might be that these investors, okay, nakikita nila na in the future this company will grow because of the how the company is preparing for that growth, or how that company or the CEOs of that company or the people involved in the company are going to drive their present projects in the near future. So it has a very futuristic type yung kapag ka bumibili ka ng stocks considering the price. Okay? Of course, yung supply and demand. Supply and demand would tell you kung madami ba yung demand ng bumibili ng stock na yan at a certain price, or lesser ba ang bumibili pag medyo mataas na yung presyo na yun. So, price action is very important. Sa ating table, price is always on the vertical side. Okay? Yung horizontal side naman natin is the quantity, which in the stock market, we refer to as the time frame or yung time. Okay? And then, usually yung sa opposite side naman, ito, kung makikita nyo, this opposite ng price, the vertical line is yung ating volume naman. Okay? So, let's continue. For those na may mga tanong, guys, you can actually ask questions. Just write it down later. Okay? We're gonna give you a chance to ask questions after this learning session. Okay? Ang ating discussion po will last for 1 hour. Hopefully, I can finish it on time. So, time value. Time value naman, guys, will tell you about the time frame. Of course, the time kung gaano ba katagal ang isang stock, okay, para tumaas yung kanyang presyo. Okay? That is very important kasi there are certain stocks that grows or tumataas yung presyo niya ng mabilisan in just a few number of days, okay, for some. Like yung nangyari sa ACP, okay, AC call. And meron namang ibang stocks na ang tagal na niya, okay, taon na yung binilang, mabagal pa rin yung kanyang movement, okay? So that is very important kasi tayo as investors or traders sa stock market, it's important na yung timing, okay? At kung gaano katagal ba tayo willing na i-keep yung pera doon, na ininvest natin para ma-attain yung goals natin, di ba? So, considering the time value is very important, okay? For those na investors, of course, ang goal nila is to sit down, okay? Just to buy stocks at a very low price, let it grow, okay? They are willing to wait kahit 3 years pa yan, 5 years, even 10 years pa yan. Kasi for them, okay, they are long term for that certain stock. So, that's it. For those naman na traders yung kanilang mindset, ang goal naman nila is just to ride on when the stock is going up and then just go out at the end once they hit their goals na. Okay, let's move on. Now, time value, of course, yung duration of price movement as what I tell you. Turnover of trends. Gaano ba siya katagal? Okay? Bago mag-change yung trend. Like example, downtrend, which I'm gonna be discussing later. Ano ba yung ibig sabihin ng trends na yon? Trends, di ba? Ibig sabihin, uso. Ano yung uso or ano yung in? Ano ba yung nagiging yung pangyayari? Ano bang happening? Okay? When you the turnover of trends, for some stocks, trends would take longer time compared to other stocks. So it's important na before you even buy that stock or you even select that company that you're going to invest, you have to be very careful in deciding to come in. Kasi baka yung pagpasok mo, di ba? Pababa pala yung stock na yon and you just came in, hindi mo alam yung background, di ba? Nadala ka lang sa sabi-sabi ng kaibigan mo or ng Facebook friend mo, di ba? Time gained versus time lost. This is very important. I'm actually teaching your classmates already. Some of them, they message me online. Pag free naman ako, of course, I'm willing to teach you guys. This is our goal na within this 4 weeks na learning session natin, you'll be able to apply whatever na learning you. Of course, over time, within the next 3 months, you will be able to ma-master yung skill. Actually, hindi siya masyadong marami because I wanted you guys na matutunan at alam mo yun, manguya, ma mai-apply in real life. Okay? So, it's important na you're aware of that kasi merong iba na mali yung pasok nila sa stock market. Okay? Nalugi na sila and then they're willing to wait for it to rebound or they're willing for it to correct na tataas na ulit. But the time value or the time frame there has already been lost. May iba sa inyo dito, classmates yung I know them because I teach them already for some time. Alam mo yun, few months na siyang nandun, iba nga taon na. Kaya hindi siya makalabas-labas kasi nga naipit na siya eh. And I don't want you guys to be in that situation, of course. That's why part of your learning session later on, I'll be teaching you paano ba mag-cut loss para hindi ka maipit during your investing journey. Kasi lahat ng investments po, hindi po siya 100% guarantee. Okay? Meron po tayong gains. Okay? Meron din po tayong losses. Ang importante lang po, you'll be able to maximize your gains and of course, minimize your losses. Diba? So, also, time value talking about the time frame. For those who have started early, of course, they have a longer time frame, di ba? That's very important kasi it can tell you kung ano ba yung gaano ka willing si investor or gaano ka willing mag-antay para ma-hit mo yung goal mo. Winners are, of course, those are that are long term. Kasi they are there for the long haul, right? That's why big people like Warren Buffett, Warren. Kasi ang nangyari sa kanya, he just bought that stock, keep a big volume of it, and just keep it for the longest time. Ngayon, 80 plus na si Warren. And still, he is considered as one of the richest person in the whole world. Kasi, he's able to take the advantage kasi alam niya eh. Alam niya yung ginagawa niya. He's able to buy it at a cheap price and keep it for the longest time. Riding the trend. Of course, swing traders. Okay, marami sa atin na ganun. Swing traders po tayo. Ang importante po dito is you're able to maximize your gains basing on your goals. Diba? You remember during your first class, I taught you guys paano yung pag-set ng goals. That's important kasi kahit pa magaling ka mag-trade, okay? Magaling ka bumili o magpili ng stock, kung wala kang goal, you will never know kung naaabot mo na yung target mo eh. So that's important na mayroon kang goal setting. It can be short, mid, or long term. So just a review lang for those na hindi pa nakapag-attend o hindi pa na-review yung kanilang recorded videos. Okay? So, in and out for those naman na short-term traders, like araw lang yung binibilang, oras lang yung binibilang, or linggo lang, these are, for them, yung kanilang time value is shorter time. Shorter naman siya. So, ang sa mga ganitong type of traders naman, or yung short term lang yung kanilang view is, mas mabilis yung time frame nila. Mas mabilis silang gumalaw, pasok, labas, for as long as nahihit nila yung target. At the end of the day, kung ano man yung goal mo, dapat nandun ka, pasok ka doon, di ba? Alright, so let's continue. Now, volume investing. I just would like to share to you guys yung value ng yung tinitignan mo yung volume, yung number of investors, number of people that are buying into it. Kasi there are some sa atin na bago pa lang sa stock market, you try to hoard na stocks, nag-iipon na sila on a certain stock. Well, it's nothing wrong with hoarding of stocks, but ang tanong ko doon, there are certain stocks kasi na tulog na tulog eh. I mean, hindi siya gumagalaw for a longer period of time. Which I think, those are time frame na marami naman dyang stocks na mabilis yung movement or umaakit siya over time. So, it's important na nakikita nyo yun para hindi masayang yung time nyo, di ba? Siyempre, ang goal natin na we can be able to grow enough funds so we'll be able to attain financial freedom, which is yun naman yung pinaka-goal natin, di ba? Yun. Supply and demand. Okay, the more that there is buyers, of course, the volume is increasing over time. Okay, volume dalawa po yan. More buyers, and then the other one is more sellers naman. Pag sinabi mo more buyers, of course, dahil mas marami ang buyer kaysa sa available na supply, yung ating volume will increase. And it's gonna be a green bar na tumataas siya. Okay? Pag mas marami naman ang seller on the other hand, the red bar will increase naman, which is baliktad. Okay? So, you always respect the volume. Kasi, kapag ka may volume, there are a lot of buyers. Let's say, mas maraming buyers for this period during the stock rally. So, you could always expect that the price will increase, di ba? So, yun. And, usually, makikita mo to sa mga unusual, alam mo yun, medyo hindi gumagalaw yung stock for a certain time frame, and then biglang nagkaroon ng demand. Tumataas yung volume. So, dun pa lang, those are warning signs that would tell you na, oh, there's something wrong with this stock and it's worth checking on it. Kasi baka it can go up na, di ba? So, ganun. So, dalawa din po yun. It's either yung demand for buying or demand for selling. Pag demand for buying, of course, the price would go up. Pag demand for selling is more naman, the price will, of course, go down. Okay. So, I just would like to share to you guys, itong chart ni SM Prime Holdings. I just try to turn on my whiteboard. Hopefully, makikita nyo siya. Okay. Yan. So, try ko gamitin yung aking ballpen, hiwagang ballpen. Sana gumana. Yan. So, kung makita nyo, yan. Yung makita nyo sa ilalim, these are actually, tawag na to? These are volume eh. Yan. Ay, let clear natin. These are actually volume. Makita nyo, ito yung demand. Okay? Ito yung number of people that are actually buying and selling. If makikita nyo siya, kapag more yung buyers, green bar po siya. Okay? Lalo siyang tumataas. Pag mas marami yung seller, red naman siya. Okay? Kung titignan nyo dito, try to check on this one. Toto. Okay? Palitan ko lang yung aking nakasulat na. If you notice, during the time noong May last year, I think, yeah. Is this May last year? Yes. So, SM Prime Holdings, May was trading at a price around below 30s pa siya. Mababa pa siya noon eh. Nung medyo may karoon na ng volume on that time, tingnan nyo, umakyat siya, di ba? The price followed eh. See? Okay? And then even extended a little bit more hanggang umabot siya ng around 31 pesos. Then, biglang bumaba yung demand. More on si seller. Okay? Which is nagkaroon ng konting correction at the time. Then, boom, biglang umakyat na ulit. So, kung makikita nyo to, umakyat na ulit siya kasi there was a good volume of buyers eh. So, yun. Pasok siya, akyat siya sa taas. And then, after some time, nagkaroon ng konting consolidation. Tignan mo. Kasi yung number of buyers ay tumigil ng konti. So, kung titignan nyo dito, these are actually short-term consolidation movement. Hindi masyadong umakyat, hindi rin masyadong bumaba yung price. Okay? When volume was increasing, there was more buyers at this point. Tingnan nyo. Boom! Umakyat na ulit si stock. Sorry medyo magulo. Pero at least, yun. Nakuha nyo naman yung punto, di ba? Parang, once the volume is increasing, more buyers than the sellers, stock price would follow and it will increase na rin over time. Okay? So, yun. This is a good example of how volume can actually would give you a cue kung yung stock is going up or kung ano na ba yung nagiging trend niya over time. Okay? So, I hope that's clear. Let's proceed. So, I'll just remove my whiteboard off. Yan. Another quote from Warren. Long time ago, sabi ni Ben Graham sa kanya, price is what you pay and value is what you get. Whether we're talking about stocks or whatever things, I like buying quality merchandise, which is usually marked down. So, yun nga. Si Warren kasi ginagawa niya, he's able to buy companies at a cheaper price. So, yun yung goal natin, di ba? To be able to identify a company habang mura pa siya. Of course, we don't want to ride a company na medyo mahal na, di ba? Otherwise, baka yung sinakyan natin, pababa na pala, instead na kikita, malulugi pa tayo lalo, di ba? So, yun, importante na you'll be able to recognize those. Kaya pinag-aralan natin last week how to value a company. Paano pumili ng magandang kumpanya. Once napili mo na yung company, that's the time now we'll be able to see or check on the charts. Kasi the charts would tell us a lot of story. Okay, let us continue. Now, I'm going to share to you guys about the different graph na ginagamit natin sa stock market. Okay? One of these is one of these is actually tatlo sila. Ang common ones are yung line graph natin, the bar graph or yung opening high, closing low na pricing. Yan, bar lang siya. Tapos makikita mo yung magkabilang dulo, yung price, pinakamataas na price for the day. Ito yung opening price, pinakamataas na price. Then yung closings naman. Dito sila nag-close pareho. Okay? And the very popular one, which is yung candles chart or Japanese candle. Okay, so if you can see, one of my favorites is yung candlestick charting. Kasi sa candle pa lang itself, it tells a lot of story. It tells a lot of things about kung anong nangyayari sa stock na yon. At a certain time frame, at a certain day, whatever candle yung naandun, nagsasabi yan ng kwento eh. That's why I actually dedicated another free class for you guys, which I think you'll be happy about it kasi it's a free class that I'm gonna do on the 30th of December. So I hope you guys are happy kasi this I don't usually give to my students na may candle chart na charting. And I hope that you'll be able to take advantage of it kasi it's another free 2 hours. So, ang maganda sa candle charting kasi it can tell you a lot of things by just checking on the chart on the candles. So, let's have a look on the candles itself. So, if you're gonna see it, yung candle has has only two or even three important components. The wick, which is yung parang uh, tali or sinulid ng kandila. Okay? It's either meron sa taas lang o meron din iba na nasa ibaba. Meron din yung body o yung katawan niya. Okay? Or for some na walang katawan, cross naman yung tawag. So, parang ganito siya itsura. Try to draw them down so that makita nyo. So, example ng candles. Candles are actually, yung basic candle configuration is ganon, di ba? Mayroon siyang katawan or body at mayroon siyang wick. May ibang candles na ganito itsura. Na candle lang talaga. Wala siyang buntot. Meron na may ibang candles na parehong may buntot. Okay? And then meron na may ibang candles na maliit yung katawan. Mahaba naman yung kanyang buntot na magkapareho. Pero yung iba na ilalim lang yung buntot. Tapos, ganyan. Merong iba naman baliktad. Ganyan naman siya. Okay? So, lahat ng candles na yan, it tells you a lot of things about what's happening, ano ba yung ibig sabihin nun. And even the color of the candle it tells a lot of things. May iba na either red or black candle siya. Okay? May ibig sabihin po yun, which is I'm gonna share to you ano ba yung ibig sabihin ng black and red candles. Okay? So, actually, this is another class that I'm gonna be sharing to you guys. Paano ba mag-interpret ng different candles? So, that would be on December 30. Sana off kayo or sana ma-review nyo siya over time para matutunan nyo siya. Okay? So, what's good about it is, yun nga, para siyang kwento ng journey ng isang certain stock, kung anong nangyayari sa kanya on a day-to-day basis. Depende po sa time frame. Mayroong iba day-to-day basis, mayroon namang iba na on a weekly or a monthly basis. Okay? Meron naman very long term. Ano naman siya? Tawag nito? Yearly naman siya. So, kumbaga, ang time frame niya medyo mahaba na yun. 30 years, 40 years. Which I think hindi siya available for all the platforms. Yeah. So, let's go back to the slides. Tanggalin ko muna yung whiteboard. So, I mentioned before about this weekend body. Okay, paano ba tayo mag-interpret? Kapag yung candle ay white or green candle, yung sa ilalim po, yun po yung ito po yung opening price natin. Okay, try kong gumamit ng ating panulat. Okay, ito, ang tawag dyan, kapag white candle or green candle, ito po yung opening price natin dito. And sa taas naman, yun yung closing price. Ito. Okay? Itong nasa dulo, yung medyo buntot sa dulo, yun po yung pinakamataas na presyo sa araw na yon. At yung pinakailalim na dulo naman, yun yung pinakamababang presyo sa araw na yon. Okay? Kapag black candle naman, or for others red candle, ang ibig sabihin naman nun is bearish siya. Pababa yung presyo. Okay? Kapag ito yung sa itaas banda, yun yung opening price na katawan, okay? Ng body ng candle, sa ilalim naman yung closing price. So, baliktad yung pagbasa natin kapag black candle or red candle tayo. Okay? Yung extremes naman, yung buntot, yun po yung pinakamababang presyo at pinakamataas na presyo for the day. So, as I go forward, I'm gonna share to you guys yung mga iba't ibang types ng ating candles. So, hindi ko siya i-dwell in masyado kasi I'm gonna have a class for that purpose lang, ha? So, kapag yung ating candles, when the bullish, kung bullish yung market, of course, the bigger the candle, the better, di ba? So, mas malakas yung kanilang sentiment that it's really a bull market. Okay? May iba makikita mo dyan, buong bar lang eh, buong candle body lang, wala siyang wick, which is a strong sentiment that would tell you na it's a bull market nga. On the other way around naman, kapag ka black naman siya or red, na gaya nito, opening price, then closing price sa ilalim, that would tell you naman na it's a bear market nga and the stock market is gonna go down. Okay, so let us continue. Now, the moods of the candle, there are actually different moods of candles, okay? Merong iba na mas malaki yung body, meron namang iba na mas malaki yung wick, and it tells you a lot of things. So, ano ba yung interpretation? Ito sabi, so kapag malaki yung halimbawa, red candle ka, and then may mahabang wick sa ilalim, fear for a downside. After a strong fall, shall we pause and go sideways? Okay? So, para ang sinasabi dito, malaki nga yung bar candle mo, okay? Pero malaki din yung wick sa ilalim. Kapag ka lumaki to lang lalo, halimbawa, mas mahaba pa siya kaysa sa body, it means na there can be a sign of reversal. Okay? I know, I'm not expecting you guys na you will be expert agad pagkatapos ito ha. Over time, you'll be able to, alam mo yun, ma-appreciate nyo yung value nung kapag ka marunong ka magbasa ng candle. Okay? So, kapag green naman siya, it's the other way around. Fear for upside. Kapag ka medyo mahaba yung wick sa taas. Lalo na pag gaya dito sa ilalim. Tingnan nyo, yung body very small. Tapos, halos pantay lang yung yung kanyang wick. Kapag ganun, indecision yun. Ibig sabihin, hindi makapag-decide kung bibili pa ba sila or magbebenta na or ikikip lang nilang stock. Yung ibang itsura nito are parang ganito. Para siyang cross. Pero ibang candles na ganito itsura. Cross lang talaga. So, that's a sign of indecision. Meron ba parang ganito? Yan. Kahit green yan or red yan na bar, doesn't matter. It's a sign of indecision. You have to look on the previous candles and what's the candle on the next day for you to be able to decide kung ano ba yung gagawin mo next. Okay? So, just to let you know na may mga ganitong candles, at least dito pala alam nyo na may mga ganun palang candles na sinasabi. Okay. So, kapag ang candle gaya nito, mas mahaba yung wick sa ilalim, at saka yung body ng bear candle is maliit na lang, it's a sign of reversal kasi fear for a downside during downward movement, possibilities of reversal. It's a sign na it can be nababaliktad na yung movement. So usually ito, down market to. Pag nag-change na siya, which is i-confirm yan on the next day or the days after, doon na yung chance mo na pwede na akong pumasok, pwede na akong bibili ulit. Okay? Fear for upside during downward movement. Ito naman yung baliktad ng red. Okay? Kapag ganito naman yung makikita mo, uptrend ka na, paakyat siya, tapos biglang ganyan, is a sign na pwede na siyang mag-reversal. Which is, kailangan mo nang ibenta yung iyong stock positions. Okay? Ganito din to sa ilalim. Stock reversal. Ganito din siya sa dulo. Okay. So, let us resume. If you guys have question, just message up sa chat or reserve nyo during the question and answer part. Hopefully, you can be able to learn them over time. Understanding candlesticks. So, these are the types of candles that would tell you na it's a bullish candle. So, lalo na to, gustong-gusto ko to makita most of the time kasi it would tell you na there is a strong price movement that is gonna follow because of the demand. Okay? Maraming bumili. And then, yan, sign of bulls yan. Ito naman ang opposite, sign of bears that are winning. Ito naman sa ilalim na puro itim, okay? This is sign of indecision. Okay? Depende kung saan siya nakaposisyon during the market rally, which is may kanya-kanya namang interpretation. Okay? But once makita mo to, sign yan ng indecision. It can be there is a stop, reverse in the trend, okay? Or the start of your the start of your consolidation or yung ating sideways market. Okay? So, let's continue. So, kung titignan mo to, these are actually different candles na iba-iba itsura. Okay? This is an example of an uptrend. Itong pataas. I'll use my drawing board. Yan, sign ng pataas po to. Okay? So, if you're gonna look on the candles, tingnan mo. Ang daming green candles, di ba? And each of it tells a story, tells something about what's happening on that certain stock. Okay? Tingnan mo dito, may short consolidation. And then, again, umakyat na ulit siya ng rally. Okay? So, this is gonna be a separate class for you guys. Hopefully, you'll be able to jump in and join with us during that session. Okay, so let's resume identifying trends. Now, it is very important na tayo mismo meron tayo mag-identify ng trends. Okay? Kasi I know some of you guys have started in the stock market pero alam mo yun, napapabili lang tayo kasi yun yung naririnig natin, yung nakita natin sa Facebook. Or in fact, before you even buy that stock, it is important na dapat tinitignan mo kung saang trend na siya. So basically, there are three types of trends. Yung stock na paakyat, which is tawag nila uptrend. Okay? Meron naman yung pababa, which is yung downtrend naman. Yung uptrend, okay, mapapansin nyo, paakyat siya ng paakyat ng paakyat. So, low, high, then higher lows. Again, high, higher lows. Paakyat siya ng paakyat. If you notice, yung higher lows natin, hindi siya bumabalik kung saan siya nanggaling. Paakyat siya ng paakyat ng paakyat ng paakyat. Okay? Now, what's the significance of this? For example, you're too busy at your work, okay? And then, hindi mo nakita, hindi ka nakapasok dito. Okay? Now, dahil you missed it and you wanted to come in kasi nakita mo biglang nag-uptrend na isang stock, you have to wait for this one to come in. Bakit? Para kumaga, ang pasok mo is during the lower side ng price, ng kanyang price movement. Kumbaga, mas maximize mo yung earning potential mo kung doon ka pumasok sa higher lows. Okay? Don't come in this side. Okay? Huwag kang pumasok dito na side. Kasi, of course, you don't know. Baka the next day, biglang boom, bagsak siya, di ba? So, although babagsak siya dito, at least kung sa higher lows ka pumasok, then there's a greater chance na mas lesser yung iyong losses. Okay? Now, remember, in an uptrend, pwede ka actually mag-draw dyan ng iyong linya. Which is, that can predict kung saan ka bibili ng presyo. Na kahit naka-duty ka ngayon, busy ka, kung alam mo uptrend yung stock, alam mo kung saan presyo ka bibili. Okay? So, let's clear that up. For downtrends naman, halimbawa, uptrend ka before, tapos biglang nag-change na yung trend, nag-downtrend na siya. Paano mo naman malalaman na kailangan ko nang mag-profit in? Kasi biglang nag-downtrend na. So, besides from pagbabasa ng candle, it's important rin na kapag may downtrend, you have to wait for the lower highs. Lower highs gaya nito sa taas. Kita nyo to? To. Yan. Lower highs. Bakit importante na magbebenta ako during the lower high? Kasi, of course, you wanted to maximize your profit, di ba? So, hindi na sa uptrend, kahit sa downtrend, kung medyo nagkamali ka, may technique pa rin para hindi ka lugi sa binibenta mo. Antayin mo mag-rebound konti pataas, saka mo siya ibenta. Di ba? And then, the last type of trend naman is yung sideways. Wherein, ang stock mo na yon, wala siyang pinupuntahan, kundi doon lang sa gitna, which is perfect. Tawag nila is sideways. Now, one good example for this is yung Double Dragon. When it stuck up for 7 pesos for like 1 year time, yun. Ang tagal niya. Pero, ang nangyari doon, ang daming nagtanim ng mga funds during that time na nag-consolidation phase sila with Double Dragon. That's why, nung dumami yung nag-invest at that 7 pesos, boom, biglang tumaas siya. Naging G's, naging 12, naging 20 plus, 30 plus, hanggang umabot ng 80, which is, I think, one of the best rallies of stocks that I have seen since I started in the stock market, sa Philippine stock market. Na may value yung company. Yun. Let's move on. Hope that's clear. So, meron po tayong tatlong trends. Again, tatlo po yung trend natin. Uptrend, downtrend, and yung ating sideways market. So, let's continue. So far, may tanong po kayo? Wala pa naman. Okay. So this is example of the trendings that we have learned so far. So we're gonna apply them all together. So this is an example of your uptrend, example of your downtrend, sideways market, yung nasa gitna. Okay. Sideways to. Then again, uptrend naman siya. Then nag-downtrend a little bit and yun. So, if you're gonna have a look on the stock that we have examined, okay, although hindi to Philippine stock, um, makita nyo na nagkakaroon talaga siya ng flow, upward, downward movement. So, ang goal natin is to be able to ride on before pa siya mag-uptrend or before pa matapos na yung uptrend, okay? Then once there is a reversal, that's the time that we need to profit in or to sell our positions, okay? Ayan. Halimbawa dito, ayan, nag-sideways, then go down. Then after that, nung nakita yung biglang nag-change na ulit yung trending, then you can come in again to buy the stock. Okay? So, that's a good thing about being able to identify trends kasi alam mo na you are more feeling confident and tawag nito, medyo kampante ka sa ginagawa mo kasi guided ka sa iyong pinagagawa, 'di ba? Okay, so support and resistance. Now, I'm about to share to you guys how to actually do the support and resistance thing. Support, okay, para siyang haligi ng bahay. Para siyang bahay actually. Yung support, yung pinaka-structure mo sa ilalim, yung flooring mo. Siyempre, dapat matibay siya, di ba? Resistance mo naman is like your roof. Okay? Support and resistance, being able to recognize your support and resistance is very important. Bakit? Kasi it will help you to tell kung kailan yung entry and exit price mo. Okay? And then you can be able to calculate din kung at this price movement ba, okay na ba ako dito? Okay? Or I want to wait for the next resistance pa. Mga ganun. Or if at certain support, nag-hit na siya doon, is it good time for me to buy na? Ganun. So being able to plot the support and resistance with easiness over time is important kasi it can help you in your decision making. Alright? Okay. So let's have a look on one of the charts. Actually, I took it from international company, Microsoft. So kung titignan nyo, this is an example of a line graph. Okay? So kung mapapansin nyo, through that graph, makikita nyo pwede kang mag-draw ng line. Gaya nito. Which is, it looks like, kung saan siya nagbabounce. So, every time na pumapatong siya dyan, nakikita mo, every time na pumapatong siya dyan sa ilalim, ang nangyayari is, nagre-rebound siya. So, this is a good proof na this is the resistance level. I mean, the support level. Okay? Kapag gawing itaas naman siya na side, makikita mo naman na every time na nag-hit siya dun sa resistance, there's a tendency na bumabalik siya ulit sa ilalim. Okay? Although dito nag-easy siya, yan. Tingnan nyo, kapag nag-hit siya sa resistance levels, ang tendency niya is, nandun na yung fear Fear ng mga traders na, baka babagsak na ulit. So, they need to sell their profits na. So, parang yung resistance level nyo, that's a gauge for you na kapag na-surpass nito, itong resistance level, then it's gonna be the new support now. Okay? Nagiging new support na siya. Bakit? Kasi na-surpass siya na and is going higher than the resistance level. Diba? Okay. Let's continue. Now, let's talk about how we can apply yung support and resistance when we are trading in the stock market. So, when you are able to plot those things, it's a good way na guide mo din na, I can come in na kasi it's already on the lower levels. So, kung mapapansin nyo, kapag downtrend, gaya nito, downtrend siya, di ba? Yung kada ilalim, gaya nito, lower side and then lower side din doon. If you're gonna bring it closer, meron diyang parang nagstay yung stock price at that point. So, yun yung considered na support niya. Support din dito. So, habang bumababa yung stock, yung support mo bumababa din. That's why it's important na you'll be able to see yung history ng stock or yung chart ng stock na bibilhin mo. So you'll be able to be guided na this is a good chance for me to come in. Na, considering your time frame, considering your stock price at the same time yung volume. Okay, continue. So support and resistance, it plays a lot of role sa atin, especially kapag when it comes to deciding na bibili na ako at this price later on. So maganda siyang gamitin for us. Okay? Then, another view how people use support and resistance to to select on what time frame or what price they can come in. So, yung iba, ano ito yung ginagawa? Drawingan nila ng ganyan. Support. And then, matatandaan nyo guys, once yung support, nag-breakdown, okay? Yung next mong pinakailalim, yun na yung next support. By the time na umakyat siya, yun na yung bagong resistance. Okay? Hope that is clear. Now, creating your safety lines. Now, I'm about to share to you guys paano mag-plot ng support and resistance. Okay? And also your trend lines. To be able to identify that is very important, especially on our trades. Alright, so let's try to draw our lines. This is actual application po. Hopefully, you'll be able to learn from me. I'm about to share po yung screen natin. By the way, for those na hindi pa nakakagamit ng charts, I recommend you guys to use yung Chart Nexus. Okay? Chart Nexus is very, what I call this? Chart Nexus po is pretty much nice sa mga starters kasi mayroon po siyang free version which is I think 3 years to 14, 15, yeah, 3 years of data that you can get. You just have to download the software. Okay? Punta po kayo sa chartnexus.com, www.chartnexus.com. Then you select there, download the free application. That will give you a lot of things na 3 years worth of data, which is I think enough naman na kapag nagtitrade ka sa stock market. Okay. So, let's continue. So, what I was telling you guys is how do I plot my support and resistance and doing the trend lines. Okay, so I'll just remove muna yung ibang indicators which I'm gonna be teaching to you guys later on. Alright, so let's select a stock. I think one of your classmates was asking to analyze yung, ano ba yun, ECP? EC Communication. EC Call Communications. So, nothing much to chart actually on this one kasi alam mo yun, in just a matter of 4 days, nag-jump siya from 4 pesos to 18 pesos. Wow! So, kung makikita nyo siya, nothing much to chart kasi the price was not even moving for, kano ba to? For the longest time, wala eh. Wala oh. No price movement. So, ibig sabihin the stock wasn't that significant before. Okay, let's try to select another stock. Say, let's go for San Miguel. Yeah, let's go for San Miguel Corporation. So, kung dito, okay, tanggalin ko muna si MACD, which you're gonna be learning later on. Yan. So, how do you actually plot in the support lines? So, ganito lang po yun. When you are trying to plot in support lines, dito po sa Chart Nexus, we have a tool, drawing tool na pwede natin gamitin. So, gaya nito, yung drawing a horizontal line. What I do is, I select the stocks na kung saan sila pinakamababa na halos magkatugma yung dulo. Yan. So, gaya nito, ito yung pinakamababa. That is a support line. Then, ito na ulit. Support line din po yan. Doesn't have to be totally perfect for as long as marunong ka lang mag-plot ng magkabilang dulo. Okay na po yan. Support line din po yan. The more na mas maraming nag-touch, that is more significant kasi for the longer time frame na maraming nag-touch doon, ibig sabihin, that is a strong support. Kaya nito, 78 pesos, it is a strong support. So, by the moment na nag-hit siya dyan, that is an important line to remember. Ito din naman, 96 pesos. And what else? Ito din sa dulo, which is yung ating 106 pesos. Okay, so we already identified our support lines. If you notice, yung ating support line, support po siya hanggat hindi nagiging support po siya kasi yun po yung pinakamailalim, di ba? Once na conquer na or nasira na yung support yung kabilang linya, which is in this case kaya nito kung dito ka bumili, this is your support line, right? Yung next line mo is of course your resistance kasi yung pinakamataas, di ba? Now, when you're trying to check on it, once na breakout niya na yung yung resistance line mo, it becomes your new support. Okay? Nagiging new support mo siya. So, ang next mong titignan doon is yung next resistance, which of course ito, yung mga linyang plinat natin. Okay? Now, you might be wondering, ano ba yung mga bells or bells are actually dividends? If you notice, San Miguel Corporation is very generous on giving dividends. That's why if you are long hold, or investing for San Miguel for a longest time, then you're lucky kasi they're giving dividends for investors regularly. One of the good stocks actually that I like also. Okay? So, yan. So, na-drawing na natin. The next nating aaralin is to be able to connect the lines. Yan. So, paano ba mag-drawing ng trends? So, this is an example of uptrend. Kasi tumaas siya, di ba? This is an example of your downtrend. Pababa siya. Okay? And this is an example of your uptrend. So, kung mapapansin mo, doesn't have to be perfect, totally perfect, pero pwede ka mag-drawing ng lines that would tell you kung uptrend ako. So, kung titignan mo, pwedeng both sides. Yan. Pwede mo siyang gamitin as your guide. So, uptrend siya. So, kapag nag-hit siya sa presyong ganyan, pwede kang bumili. Di ba? So, that is already a good gauge for those na wala talagang time and gusto ko mong bumili. Then, kasi kung makikita mo, it's on an uptrend yung ating yung San Miguel Corporation. Ayun. Hopefully, you'll be able to have a chance to do this on your own. Okay? Kasi, importante din na marunong kang gumawa nito. Okay? So, let's try to move it closer. Ha? Gagawin ko mas malapit kasi we wanted to see on the nearer term. Kasi if you wanted to buy San Miguel at this time, ano ba yung presyo na pwede akong bumili? Based on the support lines and the resistance lines na na-plot ko. Di ba na-plot tayo ng long term, 3 years. Yan, nakita mo yung 3 years na pricing natin. Ngayon, tinitignan mo na yung closer time frame. From 2014 up to now, if I wanted to come in, ano ba yung mga buying price ko? So, this is a good way to gauge na, ito yung buying price ko pala. So, pwede tayong bumili at 106 pesos kung yung time frame mo was 3 years ago. Or, kung titignan mo dito on a closer look, pwede kang gumawa dito ng sarili mong short term na support. Yan, 107 or pwede rin dito 109 pesos, pwede kang bumili. Actually, yung closing price last Friday was 110. So makita mo there is a correction. San Miguel is on correction phase right now. Tingnan mo to. Ang haba ng week. Okay? Mas mahaba pa siya kaysa sa white candle mo. Kaya the following day, biglang no decision, indecision siya. Kasi halos parehong side ng wick are mahaba, mababa yung body. Then, nag-reverse na siya, pababa. Di ba ang galing? Na-apply natin yung pagbabasa ng candle at the same time, na-mix natin yung ating pagpa-plot ng support and resistance and yung trend lines. Yun. Hopefully, I was able to share to you guys yung etong topic na to. Okay? Let us go back to our slides. Stop ko muna. Okay. So, let's resume sa ating lectures. Wait lang guys ha. Okay. Biglang nawala yung aking slide. Saglit lang guys ha. Okay. Let us continue after we did our drawing the lines. So let's go to the last portion of our topic, which is yung being able to. So we did already. Nagplot na tayo ng support and resistance. Wait, screen ko lang guys. Wait lang. Okay. So, we're able to plot na yung support and resistance natin. Next online naman na gagawin natin is to be able to identify yung basic indicators. So, ano ba yung mga basic indicators na pwede nating matutunan? Okay, I'm gonna share to you guys a few indicators that I am using. Kasi these are very simple ones na I think it's very helpful sa inyo na pwede nyong gamitin. Okay? So, let's continue. Yung ating moving average. So, sa basic technical indicators, i-share ko sa inyo itong 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 basic indicators that I'm using to help you out in your trades. So, volume, moving average, volume, moving average, and yung ating volume, moving average, relative strength index, MACD, and your check-in money flow. Okay. So, ano ba yung importance ng volume? Kapag ka Okay. So, kapag ginagamit natin yung volume as our indicator, you have to take note na yung volume has a very important sign kapag ka nag-trade tayo. So, kapag titignan mo to, halimbawa gaya nito, titignan mo yung volume. So, like dito sa chart na to, if mapapansin mo, yung ating volume has been there, pababa siya, di ba? Then suddenly, biglang may boom. May malaking, may malaking buyers. Maraming buyers dito sa bar na to. So, kung mapapansin mo, during the time na medyo mababa yung volume, there was actually a short-term consolidation or short-term sideways ng time na yan. Okay? So, there was a short-term, yan. So, mapapansin mo, nung pumasok na yung big bar na to or big volume na yan, bigla na siyang nag-change ulit, nag-resume ng kanyang uptrend. So, tuloy-tuloy na hanggang sa umabot siya sa dulo. So, ang ginagawa natin, when we see this, pwede na tayo pumasok dito na side. For as long as yung trend mo is nagpa-follow, then okay ka pa. Pwede ka pang magpatuloy sa iyong movement. So, next kong i-share is yung how does a volume can help you in your decision. So, example, gaya nito, yung kung magpa-plot ka ng line, alam mo, yung price, yung volume ng buyers were increasing over time and it follows. Yung trend mo is umaakyat din over time. This is very good thing kasi kapag nakita mo na through the volume pa lang, may pattern na, nakita mo yung pattern ng binibili mong volume, then we would already recognize na it's a good time to buy na. Yun. Okay? So, next po is tignan natin yung to go. Okay? So, if you're gonna see yung to go, pansin mo, sorry. Mapapansin mo yung to go. Sorry guys medyo na-press ko lang yung So, kung mapapansin mo yung to go, yung pressure dito was not even that significant before eh. Kasi yung price na was around 8 pesos. Tapos yung buyers was even below 1 million eh. Nung biglang may significant buyers na sunod-sunod, nung April, yan, sunod-sunod daming volume, bigla siyang, boom, pumutok yung presyo. Hanggang sa umabot siya ng 15. And then, biglang may slight correction dito sa ilalim. And then after that, tuloy-tuloy, may buyers na ulit na marami. So, akyat na ulit yung presyo. Hanggang doon umabot sa dulo, sa pinakadulo. Tingnan nyo. Yung volume was even increasing. Although hindi siya totally 100% perfect, pero makita mo, there was a price movement because of the volume of buyers at the time. Okay? Then suddenly, biglang nawala na yung gana ng mga buyers. So, the price have corrected hanggang sa yan. Biglang bumaba sa ilalim ang daming sellers, then sinalo naman at 17 pesos. Ba't sila sumalo sa 17 pesos? If you're gonna notice, andun there was actually a good support base at this point. Kaya yun yung naging basis ng iba na bumili ng maramihan at 17 pesos. Kaya from 17, bumalik siya sa 23. Diba? So, by just combining yung candles and yung volume indicator, it can actually help you decide na on when to buy and when to sell the stock. Okay? So, let's continue. Moving average. Ano naman yung value ni moving average? Moving average is just para siyang, from the word itself, average of the days before that price. So, paano ko ba siya maintindihan kapag nasa chart na siya? So, kung moving average, it's just like example, ito, yung kulay red, moving average na 9 days moving average, and then yung moving average na 50. It just tells you na yung 9 days moving average mo is the line that is the average of the 9 days before. Okay? So, ang maganda dito, dahil may ganito ka indicator, it helps you actually kung kailan ka papasok sa stock na yan. So, ang goal mo dyan is for you to come in either on the line or above the line. Kasi kung below na, of course, yung price is going down na. So, this is also a good indicator of your support. Okay? So, kung mapapansin mo, ayan, habang umaakyat si to go, ayan, kada tumutungtong siya sa red line, ayan daming bumibili, di ba? Yan. Habang tumutungtong siya sa red line, pwede kang bumili actually ahead of time eh. Yan. Gaya dito, red line is 23. So, ibig sabihin, kada tumungtong siya ng 22.8 or 22.9, pwede kang bumili. Alright? So, gaya nito, nag-crossover siya. So, is it a good sign or a bad sign? What do you think, guys? Is it a good sign or a bad sign? Kapag meron kang crossover ng iyong 9 days over your 50 days. Actually, once na crossover na yan, it means na there's gonna be a change in the trend. Unless, itong sa red line, babalik ulit siya doon. Sa blue line, papass over niya ulit si 50 days moving average. So, moving average pa lang, it can tell you a lot of things na din eh. So, by combining yung short-term moving average mo versus your longer-term moving average, it can tell you a lot na on your decision making. So, how do I apply this in stocks? So, I'm gonna share to you guys yung paano, wait lang ha. Change ko lang yung aking screen sharing. Wait lang. I just wanted to share lang. Change ko lang yung screen sharing natin. Wait lang guys ha. Pakita ko muna yung mukha ko. So, screen share, wait. So, gaya nito, how do we use moving average in decision making? So, halimbawa kay San Miguel ulit tayo. Balik tayo kay San Miguel. We'll try to apply yung lahat ng yung ating moving average. So, by using moving average, we can be able to plot, kasi dito sinet up ko na siya na 9 days, 15 days, 100 days, and 200 days. So, ano ibig sabihin nito? By plotting the short term, the mid term, and the longer term, makikita ko kung kailan ako bibili ulit. Okay? So, kung titignan mo dito, si red moving average, which is yung pinakamaikli mo, 9 days moving average, is a gauge for you to buy in or buy out. Yung longer time frame mo naman, that's an added conviction kung yung uptrend mo ba is that strong or short term lang siya. Gaya dito, this is a strong type of uptrend. Bakit? Kasi para siyang linyada ng rainbow, sunod-sunod siya. So magkakasunod sila na paakyat. Okay? Kung mga nagkatugma sila lahat at a certain point, so this is a strong uptrend. Kaya ang daming buyers at the time. Okay? Kung baliktad naman siya, nag-line up ulit, tapos pababa naman, yun naman yung sign na reversal na siya, pababa naman yung market. Okay? So you don't want to be on that point na yung iyong indicators below na your line or below na yung candles below your moving average, then talo ka na doon, 'di ba? Yun. So hopefully I was able to share to you guys yan. Then let's move on to your next indicator. Your next indicator is relative strength index. Anong ibig sabihin ng relative strength index? Okay, this would just tell you actually about your buyers sentiment or the buying pressure of your buyers versus your sellers. Okay? So dito, nag-iisang linya lang po siya. Akyat baba lang siya na linya. And there is a line, okay, that would tell you kung overbuying na siya or overselling period na siya. Okay? So 30% and 70% are the lines. So ano ibig sabihin ng line na yon? Kapag ka yung line mo, yung RSI line mo is below the 30%, it means it is already on the oversold levels. Masyadong maraming nagbebenta at this certain point na, of course, it would tell you that there can be a reversal soon. Okay. So, pansin nyo, once the price is moving up, yung ating RSI is going up na sa 30, usually, ideally, dapat nakatungtong siya sa 50 or more. That's a sign na it can be a good point na pwede na tayong bumili ulit. Okay? For as long, ang maganda sa RSI, it can actually tell you kung yung aking bibilhing stock is on the trend na ulit or trending na siya, paakyat na siya kasi marami ng buyers and seller. So RSI is one of the good indicator na pwede natin gamitin. Okay, hope that is clear. Now, I wanna join together yung RSI and yung moving average. So if you're gonna have a look on this one, yung ating moving average, kung titignan nyo closely, see, RSI mo was on the lower side. It means there were more sellers at that point, okay? Kung i-compare mo siya sa moving average, it's actually already on the edge na pwede kang mamili na at this time. Here, dito. Actually, below the red line siya eh. So, for others, hindi pa siya good time to buy, okay? So, kaya lang kung mapapansin mo, yung RSI mo, okay, umaakyat na siya ng dahan-dahan dito. The moment it reached into the 50 levels, that's the time na pumaakyat na rin siya above the red line, which is yung 9 days moving average natin. Right? Now, when the price moved more than 50 levels, 50%, hanggang umakyat na siya sa 70, umakyat na siya ng 70, it means it's already on the oversold levels eh. Dito yung oversold levels. So, makikita mo, nung nasa oversold levels yan, doon na pumapalo yung price. Umakyat siya na umakyat hanggang sa nandun siya doon sa dulo. Now, when you are on an uptrend, okay, minsan hindi mo na malalaman kung functioning pa ba yung RSI kasi it would just stay here or up. on that line. Hindi na siya bababa kasi there were more buyers and more and more and more over time. Okay? So, yun yung magandang use ng ating RSI. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. So moving average, convergence, divergence. Okay, what's different from this from your MA? Let's have a look. Yung ating MACD or yung MACD has another line with it. So usually it's a combination of your moving average plus your signal line and your histogram or yung ating parang volume dito levels. So mapapansin mo, yung iyong blue line is your MACD line and your red line is your signal line. Okay? So, dalawa yan. MACD line and your signal line. Yung signal line, yun yung nagtetell kung bull ba siya or bearish siya na type. So, ang goal mo dyan, dapat above 0 yung iyong graph. Kasi kung below 0 ka, ibig sabihin, it's going on a downtrend. Right? So, kung titignan mo dito, so, these lines has a meaning, bawat isa. Kapag yung iyong MACD line is above your signal line, that's a good sign. Okay? Bakit? Kasi it means na you are going towards a bearish, more sentiment type of the market. Okay? Plus, dinagdagan pa ng iyong histogram na above the zero line, then it's a good sign. Okay? For as long as ito siya above the red line, it's good. The more so kapag ka etong buong graph na to is going above the zero line lahat. Okay? So, let's see the other charts. So, if you're gonna notice, may chance na yung iyong MACD line, ang iyong signal line is above the zero levels, which is a strong indicator na you are really on the bull market and the price is going up. Okay, let's have a look. So, this is an example of a bearish divergence. If you notice, above the zero line siya, okay, yung iyong histogram, ay yung histogram mo to, then ito yung iyong green line, which is your MACD line and the red line. Now, kung napansin nyo, the moment na nagtatouch siya sa yung green line, nag-touch sa below the red line, it's a sign na pababa na siya ulit. Okay? So, pansin nyo dito, although hindi siya always na nasakto, but you have to check both the MACD lines and your volume and your RSI to be able to decide. Kaya minsan, kailangan mo maggamit ng maraming indicator. Pero kung, ang pansin nyo dito, the moment na nag-go down yung MACD line mo from your red line, which is your signal line, and it went down below 0, bumaba na rin yung ating stock. See? So, how do you apply that in your actual trades? So, gaya nito, pansin nyo yung to go. Kung titignan nyo dito, the signal line and the MACD line was actually on the 0 level, which is good, di ba? But the moment it went up, yung MACD line went up of your signal line, yung MACD nyo pala is the combination of your 26 and your 12 exponential moving average. Sir, ano naman yung exponential moving average? Compared sa moving average lang, yung exponential moving average, kino-consider na yung recent prices, yung recent price actions. So, yung iba na mga nagtitrade, ginagamit nila yung exponential moving average. Okay? So, if you notice dito, the more na mas malayo yung MACD line from your signal line, it's better kasi tumataas lalo yung presyo. Kaya nito, ang layo niya, di ba? Which is very good. The moment na nag-criss-cross sila, okay, nasa sign na, ay, pwede na ako magbenta. Bakit? Kasi it can go down below. You don't want to be on this position na ang lalim na sa ilalim. Okay? Yan. The last indicator that I will share to you guys is yung Chaikin money flow. What does it tell? Yung Chaikin money flow mo is just a flow of money from the name itself. It's actually invented by one of the traders then. Forgot his first name, but Chaikin yung apelyido niya. So, it just tells you yung buying pressure or yung dami ng buyers, which is pumapasok yung pera compared sa lumalabas na pera or cash flow na pumapasok sa stock. Yan. So kung titignan nyo, it's actually mas madali siya kasi may zero line din tayo gaya ng MACD, pero ang only difference is it's either yung line niya is below the zero or above the zero line. Kapag ka mas maraming selling pressure, ganito yung graph na nangyayari. Okay, nagko-cross siya sa zero line and then dun, mas lumalaki yung amount ng pera na lumalabas. So, yun yung selling pressure naman. Sa buying pressure, when it goes up, of course, it would follow na tumataas din yung presyo sa stock. So, tingnan dito, yung nag-downtrend siya bigla, ang daming selling pressure. Ibig sabihin, the moment na makita mo to, you should already be out of the market. Dapat zero pa lang pababa or nakita mo nag-red bigla, wala na, benta ka na. 'Di ba? Para hindi ka maipit. Okay? So, it's actually a gauge of how much money is going during the buying pressure or kung pataas siya above the zero line versus yung amount of money lumalabas. Okay? Pag mas maraming pera yung lumalabas, ibig sabihin nagka-cash out na, nagpo-profit taking na yung karamihan, dapat nakikisabay ka na from the very beginning, di ba? Okay? So, there's a usage for this eh. Kapag ka nakita mo na lumiliit na yung iyong, gaya nito, di ba? Pag nasa below zero line yung iyong check-in money flow, habang lumiliit na siya na lumiliit, is a sign na pwede na mag-reversal. So, pwede ka na mag-ipon dito. Bibili ka na dito na side. Hanggang sa pumasok na ulit siya na mas marami yung buyers. Okay? So, how do we apply this? Actually, sa chart nexus natin, meron din tayong ganun. Ito yung kanilang platform. So, makita mo, the more na mas green sa ilalim, that's a selling pressure. Above the zero line, that's a buying pressure. So, pansin mo, yung to go natin, ilang buwan siyang naka-blue na walang green. So, tingnan dito, although dito, wala masyadong price action or price movement, but the money was there. Okay, pumapasok yung pera doon. Kaya nung nag-peak out na siya, boom, doon na siya pumutok na ang daming naglagay ng pera. Okay? Yan. So, pansin dito, mayroon din dito slight correction, which is yun, may green. Pero in the long run, tinignan nyo, it was always above the zero line. Kaya sa stock niya, it was always going up, I mean. Yun. Then, suddenly, biglang nagbaba yung presyo. Bumagsak siya ng konti because there was a selling pressure already. So that's how you interpret your check-in money flow. Now let's put in all together. Of course, we wanted to apply yung lahat ng pinag-aralan natin. So we've learned about the volume. We've learned about the use of your candles or your trending, moving average. We learned about the RSI, your MACD signal. And of course, yung ating check-in's money flow. So kung titignan mo dito, they actually jibe eh. Kumbaga, they support each other. Diba? So that's important na kapag nagde-decide ka, it's good na meron kang mga indicator. Actually, ito lang po yung ginagamit ko na indicator when I decide on buying and selling stocks. So yun, hopefully I was able to impart. Yun po yung ating topic for today and I hope you were able to learn something from me. So far, we were able to identify yung importance of price action and time value. Enumerate po natin yung different charting tools to guide us in our trading. Of course, nag-plot po tayo ng support and resistance. Yung trends na identify din natin. And of course, the last one was the different technical indicators. Okay, these are my sources. And I'm opening the floors now for questions if you have any questions. Yep. So, stop ko muna yung sharing screen. Balik tayo sa ating platform. And there. Okay. Do you have any questions, guys, so far? May tanong ba kayo? So that we can be able to, to answer your questions. Yan. You can actually raise your hand if you want to speak. Kaya nito, just raise your, you can press this, yung parang kamay sa right side kung may tanong kayo. And if wala naman, I'm actually online din naman from time to time. So, feel free to ask. May questions po ba tayo? So, dahil wala ng questions, yun, I hope I was able to clear out yung mga basic things na dapat nating matutunan sa stock market. And I hope you are able to learn from me on how to actually apply yung different by using the charting tools. Yan. So, yun. Salamat po. Maraming salamat for being with us tonight and salamat din for learning from me. And see you again sa ating next lecture on the 22nd of December, which is focus naman tayo on the different tawag nito, different techniques, charting tools na pwede natin gamitin to be able to to be able to use it using our mobile applications and softwares na pwede natin gamitin. I will introduce all of them to you later on sa 22nd. If in case you have questions, let me know. And yun, see you again and bye-bye. Good night po sa lahat.